my YouTube family, Josiah here. Bringing you guys another build video, and I know, I just made one of these, but this build is actually an entirely different character. It's not just someone I used the soul vessel on. I know you can't tell, but this is actually a girl. This is a completely different person. So yeah, I made a different build. This one's very, very different from the other one. I kind of based this one as like a good character. You know, the other one was kind of dark and a bit evil looking, if you will, and he was a member of the Brotherhood of Blood. And this girl she's very, very contrast to that character. We've got lots of white and blue tones, and it looks really cool to me. So this character is something I wanted to go ahead and create and share with you guys because it's, again, very different, and it's actually really viable in my opinion. I've been playing around with this. This kind of build spawned from the fact that Looking Glass Mask looks really cool, and I wanted to use that in something. And then it actually looks really good with the firearm armor, in my opinion. So yeah, let's go over everything really quick. I'll try to make this one shorter than the last one. So Looking Glass Mask, firearm armor plus 10, firearm gauntlets, and then night leggings. I had tried like the Looking Glass leggings and stuff like that, but I actually like the night leggings the most. It's got the little bits of metal above the knees, and then obviously the metal covering the knees. And from the back, when you're walking around, it looks really cool with the firearm armor, with the tassels. I don't know what they're called, but yeah. So that's the armor, and then I got double blue flames. So this is kind of a adaptation I made when I discovered what power stancing was, and when I stumbled across the blue flame wiki page. I was looking this item up because I had no idea what it was about. So this thing can cast sorceries. This sword can cast sorceries, and then I can also power stance it because I built my character like that. I didn't know what that was before, but yeah, pretty much it's just you can do quicker combos when you have higher requirements that are being met, 150% of the stat requirements, and then you can power stance. If you look, I hold the switch weapon button down, and it doesn't actually put anything in two hands. It just raises this weapon up a bit, and then I can do some different combos and stuff with both weapons. Pretty cool. But the other really cool adaptation, I think, that makes this build super strong and maybe a little overpowered, but I don't care, is the fact that because I read what these blue flames do and I read up on them on the wiki, you can cast Crystal Magic Weapon on the blue flame in the right hand with the one in your left hand. Then you can go back to power stancing. You can no longer cast sorceries with the one in your left hand, but you can do it with the one in the right hand. And then with this blue flame that is now Crystal Magic Weapon buffed, I can cast sorceries that have damage added from the Crystal Magic Weapon buff. So I don't have crazy high int, I only have 32 int. But this Soul Spear was hitting normal enemies for about 800. I don't know how much it would do to a player, but it would hit pretty hard, I imagine. And then obviously I have a Crystal Magic Weapon buffed blue flame, and this is doing 100 or 230 fizz damage and about 230 magic damage. That's what they do. But then it's also got the Crystal Magic Weapon damage buff, so it's pretty cool. Dragon Rider Bow, I was messing around with this. I don't like this too much. I'm probably going to switch this off. It does magic damage on arrows, and then I got magic arrows, but this thing takes too much stamina to shoot, and it's too slow in my opinion. I think the draw time is too long, but I'll do some more testing. But yeah, this is really cool. And I know most people don't like Crystal Magic Weapon. They think it's stupid or broken or whatever. But it actually kind of matches my build. It's not out of place. You see the thorns on like the hat on the top of the helmet I'm wearing, and then kind of, to a certain extent, the fur of the firearm armor. It kind of blends. I actually feel like, especially since I'm going to be a blue phantom when I'm invading and sparring and stuff, it'll actually all really pull together well, I feel. And then obviously I got the power stance, so I'm not just defenseless weapon-wise. These weapons actually do really good damage. I got the Ring of Blades plus the Flynn's Ring, and I do, let's see, 456 damage, but it's physical and magic. So yeah, those are being applied here. So it's 230 fizz, and again, nearly 230 magic. But yeah, it hits pretty hard, and it's very viable, even though it's a low level. I'm not even 2 million soul memory yet, so I would be playing against pretty low level players for the most part. And I think that's a good way for me to get back into PvP, because I'm so out of the swing of things, I should say. Excuse me. So yeah, Flynn's Ring of Blades. I actually read in the wiki that these buffing the blue flames damage make them do more damage with their spell casts. So I don't know if all this stuff is buffing on top of each other. It didn't really clarify that. So like, if you're not sure what I'm saying is, so this blue flame in my left hand is getting buffed by the Ring of Blades and Flames as well, and then that makes the sorceries it casts stronger. So does Crystal Magic Weapon then get buffed and become stronger, and then that buff transfers over to my right hand weapon, and it just makes it all like insanely strong? I don't think so, because I did one of these matches, and I wasn't doing absurd damage, but I won, and pretty convincingly as well. Yeah, this would be a lot of fun. All my magic is blue. It's not just these sorceries, don't get me wrong, are incredibly viable, but it's not just sorceries that are going to be good for me. They all fit what I'm doing here. The crystal magic, the blueness, the blue, lots of blue, and then Soul Greatsword is pretty awesome. I'd love to use like Dark Greatsword or something, but it's not blue, and I can't get the Int Faith for that anyway. So yeah, there's the new build, and I'll probably be PvPing. If you watch this far, you're still listening, I'll probably do a live stream later on, and I'll be PvPing with this build, testing it out, you know, just seeing what it needs to be changed and all that stuff. And oh yeah, I forgot I got the Southern Ritual band, so I actually don't have very high attunement. My attunement is only 16. Here's the stats. I know I forgot to really show them for long, but there they are. Pretty sweet stuff, and I'm still under 70%. It's really, really nice, just with the third dragon ring. And I actually have, this character has a lot more defense than my other one. Look at that, 630 versus strike, 727 versus slash, 680 versus thrust. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a new build and you wanted to get some spells in there, you wanted to kind of do a caster type build, this is a lot of fun, and it's very viable. I don't know if it's overpowered. Again, I don't care. The meta in Dark Souls 2 has eroded, and for better or for worse, you can enjoy it. That's that. So yeah, that's my build. I like it a lot, and I guess I'll show you guys my my whole stat sheet here. Yeah, there we go. Luna, Swordsman of the Blue Sentinels. Sweet. Alright guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the build video, and like I said, I'll be PvPing with this one and maybe my other build later on today. Yeah, leave me some feedback on what you think about this. I think this is incredibly exciting, and I cannot wait to use this. I'm probably going to be using this a lot, especially since it contrasts my other build so much. My other build has no casting, it's all fizz damage, it's very dark and nasty looking, and she's just very pristine looking, very, very cool, still very stylish, and then all the blue magic that I didn't really incorporate into my other build. Yeah, that'll be that. I saved myself 2 minutes this time. I didn't talk about it as long as last episode, but you guys didn't seem to mind that either. At least not anyone mentioned it. No anyone cared to call me out on that. Alright guys, I'll catch you later, and hopefully you guys will show up to the live stream. See you then. Love you guys. God bless. Hope you've enjoyed.